Hello there everyone, and welcome back to Better Than Wolves. We are in the Nether, at our fortress, and we've brought a nice big stock of goodies for our upcoming project, as you can see. But before we can start, I need to figure out one critical thing. Where on earth am I going to put a farm for a nether farm in this fortress? It's a non-trivial question, really, at this point. Fortunately, not a hard one to determine. It needs to be within the fortress boundaries, ideally. And in a really good world, that was a wither skelly over there, wasn't it? Somewhere where I don't have to worry about constantly dealing with the exploding mess of doom here. So I'm leaning towards... I wonder how dangerous this mess is. Not too dangerous. The ongoing saga of trying to spread... Ooh, yeah. That was a little dangerous, wasn't it? Anyways, I digress. I am easily distracted at times. I am leaning towards this section over here, right under this big intersection here, because it's a nice big block of fortress. And it's a... oh, there's a wither over there. Okay, that's interesting. So they spread they spawn a long ways out from the fortress now. Fascinating. I've just learned something very interesting, haven't I? Or he's going to be in real trouble when he comes here, isn't he? I could have sworn I'd carved a tunnel up to that one, but maybe I never finished it? I guess I never finished it. Guess I must have been running out of food. Anyways, another distraction. It's always a distractions. Come on, there we are. Where we saw the wither. Wither is the wither. Excellent. Nice. One hit kill. Gotta love it. Access to the bulk of the area. Oh, I'm slabbing a little over there. But there we go. That'll... Okay. Yeah, the only downside to that section is it's going to be surrounded by lava. But maybe that's not a bad thing. Alright, let's get this show on the road here. Come on, give us a little... Oh, here we are. Couple there, couple there. That takes care of that pretty well. It's amazing, after all this, we still hear gasps out there. Singing their songs. Oh, we might as well go in right here. That will serve its purpose just as well as any other route. So obviously, slabbing the interior of the fortress becomes a priority. But yeah, I'm leaning towards somewhere nice and central in the fortress, because it's an area I have really solid control over. Oh, just a second. Sorry about that. Kate's just going grocery shopping after work here and wanted to know if I had anything she needed to get. Nothing leaps to mind, so that makes life real easy. Oh, hello. Hello, wither. There's one. There we go. Yeah, so this... Oh, of course. Figures. Alright, nothing important. So, as I was saying, I think I want to carve this out of the fortress rather than out in the middle of nowhere somewhere. The fortress is a useful structure for defense, to build around, for gas proofing. And there's just no complications in my way, other than the existence of a massive lake of lava down there. But maybe that's not a bad thing. I wonder what's underneath here. I can honestly not remember what is below this area. Does it go down to lava or what? No, it's partially under stone. Let's see, that's actually quite flimsy under there, isn't it? Maybe I should build it under this big chunk here. The big block right there. I think I like that. Let's go up on top of it and sort of plan out a size for this thing. What's under here? Quartz. I need that. Give me some more quartz. More quartz. Even more quartz. Lovely. So much good quartz. Okay. So we need to go up on top of this, or at least inside. Maybe on the middle level, actually. If I start planning it. Not here, actually. Yeah, it's this tunnel here, the one that I've secured already. I secured this off camera a while ago. And now, of course, it's funny that I actually need to go back up here. Oh, now I'm unsecuring this. That will not help. It's going to be the hardest part about this, is making sure I don't completely mess up my security systems here as I get things in order. So let's see. So the main central shaft is going to be... I think I'm going to funnel these guys down into a one by one space, I think. So if I'm going to build this functionally at the center of this, I need to find the center of a square, the biggest square I can build, and still be inside of the target. So I need to go get a material to use for drafting here. Give me a second and I will go grab it. I love how quiet it is around here now. We're on the ceiling of another fortress and we're not worried about anything. Alright, so not as much space as I had hoped, but not bad. Let's see, so I hear guys in the basement. So it's definitely going to be the case we're going to have to build this a little extra wide. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 by 10. So we're definitely going to have to build wider than the fortress. There's just no way around that. Or we build it in, well, we're still going to start way down there, because we've got to start low and build upwards. Because I don't want to be trying to build downwards with a rain of mobs coming at me. Alright, well, we've seen these guys just about everywhere. So it's really just a matter of preference here. That is hysterical. I gotta get rid of that mess. I hear you, Blaze. Oh, dear. You're down there. Oh, crap. There we are. Much better. You just gotta remember your defenses. Nothing like a little fireproofing to make life much easier. Well, it seems to me, I was thinking... Whoa! Again, good thing I got fireproofing. Oh, hey, does he have a... I thought he does. Oh. Me wants... But you know what? No. I had almost a stack before I started building materials. I can easily get more. So there's no sense in taking risks when I'm working on other projects. This one. Ouch. There we go, much better. So since this is the center of our workspace, just move over a little bit. There we are. That'll keep most pigmen from causing me grief here. Alright. We might as well, because the distance is right. That's that 30. Let me just make sure. This is the center of our mob system right here, because I love symmetry. If that becomes the center and we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay, we're already 20 blocks. So, and 30 blocks is the boundary where mobs can spawn. That's the setback point. So the second part of this, so you've got a 30 block offset. The other half is how far down do we have? And the only way to find that out is to start building, which is exactly what we're going to do now. I'm going to build right down the middle of this thing. That is not as convenient as I'd hoped. Never mind. Maybe we should use a section of the fortress that isn't above a big lake of lava. What options do we have on that front? Honestly, it looks to me like this might be our option then, this area. Because I think we're not hanging above a big lake of lava here. Oh, this one's not bad. This area, this end right here. That's not great though. And this area is hard to say at this point. Let's think here. We need somewhere where we can build in relative safety. I mean, the bridge would be ideal, but it gets too close to our work base. Maybe this corner will be the best bet. Interesting. Well, let's go and find out. I'm starving to death. And I'm going to get fat if I'm not careful here. Okay. So the only downside is that this puts us, well, I guess it's not too close. And building underground is a lot easier than building around lava. Believe me, I've already done that once in this world. Just wait until you see the first take on the Wither skeleton farm. That's back when the spawning options were much more restrictive, the vanilla restrictions. I didn't have quite the opened options I have now. So there's a tiny little bit of lava peeking in there. Nothing around here. We saw a wither up on there, which is a long ways from here. And with the way I've got things slabbed, that tells me that this will work just beautifully right here. Yeah, we'll do it right in the center of this corner right here. I have no doubt that this is going to work just fine because of the loosened spawn restrictions that Flowerchild added to nether farms or to fortresses. And it is inside of a fortress, so we're definitely going to have lots of fortress sections included as part of this. So we are going to operate, let's see, the wall, hallway 1, hallway 2. So we're going to center it. Alright, so wall, hallway 1, hallway 2, right here is going to be the center of our mob system. Such as it is. So, now we need two things. We need a way to get here. So we're not too close. We'll be fine. It's not too close to our entrance point. And we'll rearrange things a bit to make up for this. So what we need to decide first is how deep we're going to start. The one thing I don't know is how deep. Wow. That is determination and a half right there, isn't it? I don't know quite what to think about that. Oh, except he mysteriously vanished right there. But it's interesting just how much of a difference these single places make. Where'd he go? I hear him. He must be elsewhere. And maybe there's a cave or something. Oh, there is a cave. Look at that. I wonder how far in that goes. Ah, that's a job for another day. Come on, guys. There we go. Okay, so back to the business at hand. I am going to dig down a ways. I mean, because there's no reason why this couldn't be larger, as long as it's carefully made. I have a couple of ideas on that front, which we will deal with. But to start, we're going to need a working area underground here to act as our first base of operations. So, because somewhere down here is going to be the place where we have to kill the things. So we'll go down a ways, because it's always good to have a few extra options in the height realm. Because we also want a pigman farm here, so this is serving a dual purpose as far as we go. And what we will do is we'll carve a stairway that will eventually also include a minecart track to get back up to the top without having to deal with the dangers of the underground. So we've gone down. I had 54 when I started. So we are down a total of, let's see, 54 plus minus 20 minus 30 is 24. 25. We'll go down 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is where I'm going to kill him. Right here. Right in this block, right here is going to be the killing floor. So this is the temporary access. Now comes the part where I have to figure out a permanent access. And that's going to be a bunch of tunnel building and a little excavation to turn this into a working zone. So I will return momentarily once I have gotten the basics sorted out here. Okay, guys. We have actually gotten quite fortunate. There's something to be said for building this close to our home base. Down, 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 down. Straight down the stairs. And here we are. The future killing floor right here. Although I'm actually probably going to have to take this down one more tile, and maybe this area's got to be a lot bigger. But the basics are ready to begin. So I think in the next episode, we will get power online and prep the killing zone for these for the mobs. And then we can start building. But I'm going to spend a bit of time off camera and make this area a lot bigger than it is right now, because this is cramped, crowded, and uncomfortable. So, as always, thank you all very much for watching, and I will see you in the next episode. Bye for now.